showdown between the South O'Brien Wolverines and the Jays of Gehlen Catholic. We're about to get started here in about 4.5 minutes. In the meantime, our show sponsors tonight are J&K Insurance, Roseland Trucking, Lena Body Shop, the Community Agency, Evertech, J&K Insurance, Prairie Market, Snooks Carpet and Furniture, Gannett Auto Sales, Farm Bureau Financial, Savings Bank of Primgar, Broadway Marketplace, Polina Chiropractic, Rorta Dairy, Iowa State Bank, Northwest Iowa Community College, The Wash House, Broadway Auto Glass and Accessories, Primgar Chiropractic, Williams General Contracting, and The Grill in Paulina. We welcome all of you tonight, folks, on a cold winter night from the Paulina Gym. The Wolverines about to take on a very fine Gehlen Catholic team, ranked number 1 in 1A. And as we're on the cusp of tournament play, this will be a great game tonight. A lot of people at the gym tonight, a lot of people from Lamar's. Should be a nice, hot, sweaty night in the gym at Paulina. I'm Kevin Brasser coming to you from Paulina. This is a Fuller Digital production. And remember, folks, buy local and service your goods local, and stay local when you buy those big purchases and other purchases. These people are generous enough to sponsor Fuller Digital for the entire year. Let's repay them and shop these places so they feel like their advertising dollars are worth it. We're going to play some trivia again tonight, folks. The number is 712-348-1242. Get her ready. Right now, Robin Richter, Mark Wilson, you're in the lead with 12 points each. Paul Struve with 7. Maureen Thompson with 6. Becca Mormon, Michelle Alberson, Kate Lesher with 4 each. Good luck tonight. We'll have 5 questions during the boys' game. Tournament play starts Monday for the Wolverines. The Wolverines will be home against Harris Lake Park on February 15th, Monday, 7 p.m. The Wolverines are the 4 seed in the Class 1A District 1 bracket. Harris Lake Park is the 5 seed. Should be a good battle. 2 evenly matched teams, pretty even records. Come out to the gym, folks, and if you can't, we'll be right here for you on Fuller Digital and on KCHE Radio out of Cherokee. Starting tonight for the Gehlen Catholic Jays, number 2, Dylan Lehman, a 3.8 point per night player. Number 4, Keaton Bonderson, a 21.3 per night guy. He's shooting 58.3% from the field, and he's 3rd in three-pointers. And all of these statistics, folks, for Keaton Bonderson are 1st in the War Eagle. 3-point percentage, field goal percentage, and points scored. He's a good one, folks. Number 10, Carter DeRocher, equaling the 21.3 points per game. So Bonderson and DeRocher combined for 43 points a game for the Jays. They'll be a tough duo to stop. Number 12, Keaton Logan, and number 40, Zach Kraft. Kraft's 6.3 rebounds a game are 5th in the War Eagle. The Jays are 10-0 in the War Eagle, 19-1 overall. They score 66 points a game and only give up 47. The last time these two teams met, the Jays came out on top in Lamar's 59-40. For your Wolverines, number 11, Hudson Ullman, 3.5 points. Number 15, Wyatt Harper, 3.4 points a game. Number 31, Josh Johansson, 13.9 points per game, 5.5 rebounds per game. Number 35, the big guy in the paint, Jake Wallin, 12.7 points, 9.0 rebounds. Those 9 rebounds a game are 3rd in the War Eagle. And we finish out the Wolverine lineup with number 55, Jerome Jackson, 10.7 points per game and 6.5 rebounds per game. The Wolverines are 7-3 in the War Eagle, 12-8 overall. They score 51.3 points per game and give up 44.7 points per game. Unity leads is behind Gehlen with a 9-1 record. St. Mary's 8-2, and South O'Brien is 4th at 7-3. We'll be back with you after the starting lineups. Welcome back to Plano, ladies and gentlemen, for War Eagle Showdown. Ready to begin here as the starting lineups have been named. Hey, quick trivia question, get you rolling. In South O'Brien boys basketball, who's the career per game scoring average champion? 16.4 points per game his entire career. Who was it, folks? 712-348-1242. Get that to me as soon as you can. Again, Lehman, Bonderson, DeRocher, Logan, and Kraft for the Jays. Ullman, Harper, Johansson, Wallin, and Jackson for the Wolverines. Again, I'm Kevin Brassard coming to you from the gym in Paulina. Welcome, folks. Should be a great game tonight. Always a grinder. Two great coaches, two great teams. Here we go. And the Jays with the opening tip-off here. And Lehman out front to DeRocher. DeRocher looks inside, nothing doing. To Kraft. Kraft spins and throws it away. So a break for the Wolverines early as Wyatt Harper will take it out on the side. 7:43 just started, folks, and no score from Paulina. Harper into the front court to Johansson. Johansson looks inside, and the oop to Johansson is good. A nice alley-oop backdoor zippity-doo to Josh Johansson, and he scores 2-0 Wolverines. Caught the Jays sleeping on defense there. We got Lehman into the front court, penetrates, back to Kraft. Kraft looking to penetrate on Wallin, a 12-footer, no good. Jerome Jackson clears the rebound. Josh Johansson to cross the timeline. 7 minutes left from Paulina. Early Wolverine 2-0 lead. Johansson into the right wing side to Jackson. Hudson Ullman looking inside to Josh Johansson. And a conventional three-point play opportunity is Johansson. Little up and under in the paint and good, and gets hammered by number 32. I don't have that, folks. Sorry. Johansson in and out, no good. And a reach-in foul by Jerome Jackson. Jerome got a little handy there in the paint. 4-0 Wolverines. A little bit under 7 minutes left from Paulina. As the Jays bring up the basketball, the Wolverines in their traditional 2-3 zone defense. And Bonderson with a 15-footer, no good. And Kraft with the rebound, got the position on Wallin, cleaned up the mess and scored. 6:30 left, 4-2 Wolverines. Ullman left side to Wallin. Wallin in the high post to Harps. Harps looking inside. The Jays in a man-to-man defense, and the Wolverines running a flex offense looking for the cutter. And Jays so far have it figured out. And right inside to Johansson. Johansson up and in, no good. And Wallin gathers the loose ball. Johansson, deep corner three, no good. Wallin, rebound, Powers back to Ullman. Ullman to the front court, back to Wallin. Wallin will bring it back out for a reset. Harps will reset. Ullman into the front court to Johansson. Johansson clears. Wallin, Harper. Harper looking for Wallin. Johansson. There's Jerome Jackson with the flex cut. Nothing there. Ullman to the right side, right wing. Jerome Jackson, a little bit of a clearing. Takes a three. No good. Hard off the iron and cleared by Kraft. Zach Kraft with the second rebound. And Lehman into the front court. To Logan. Logan to DeRocher. DeRocher looks to penetrate. Nothing there. Back to Logan. Logan back to Lehman. Lehman for three, no good. And Wallin clears the rebound. Harper to Johansson. 4-2 Wolverine lead. Little over 5 minutes left from the gym in Paulina. Johansson to Harper. Harper to Jerome Jackson. Jerome Jackson getting hand checked out front. No call. Josh Johansson. Wallin. Wallin powers, looks baseline, spins to Jerome Jackson. Jerome powers in, spins, hip to hip, no, gets it back out to Johansson. Johansson, baseline, right inside to Ullman. Ullman in, good. Beautiful pass by Josh Johansson. That's all Josh right there, but Hudson Ullman with the little cleanup, and it's 6-2 Wolverines. Lehman Out to Logan. Logan to DeRocher. DeRocher to Bonderson. Bonderson looks to penetrate. Nothing there. To Lehman. Lehman, Kraft. Kraft spins back out to Lehman. Lehman, little 8-footer, no good. Jerome Jackson clears the rebound. 6-2 Wolverines, 4:14 remaining, first quarter. Johansson into the front court. The Jays still in a man defense with the flex cutting Wolverine offense. Wallin got it partially blocked and out of bounds. Guess the official didn't see the partial block. I thought that would have been a Wolverine possession, but they're giving it to the Jays. 4 minutes left as Reed Nelson checks in. Dane Mormon checks in for the Wolverines, and Freddie Stevens. Freddie Stevens defending in the front court on Lehman. Lehman looks to penetrate. Bonderson, Kraft from 15, no good, and Jerome Jackson gets another rebound. Under 4 left in the first quarter, 6-2 Wolverines. Freddie Stevens surveys Mormon to Nelson. Nelson checks it out inside, and we have a holding foul on the Jays. Number 4, Bonderson with a hand check. That's 2 team fouls for the Jays. 3:33 left, 6-2 Wolverine lead. Out to Mormon. Mormon surveys nothing. Inside to Johansson. Johansson spins 8-footer, rattles around, no good, and out of bounds off Johansson. It'll be Jay basketball. Wolverines content to fall back to their 2-3 zone defense as the Jays come up. Logan to Lehman. Lehman to Kraft. Kraft goes up and is fouled. Jerome Jackson gets him on the wrist. Good call by the official. And Zach Kraft will get a couple free throws here. 6-2 midway through the first quarter. Kraft, first free throw is up and good. Zach Kraft, 6.8 points per night, 6.3 rebounds per night. Nice player for the Jays. Jerome Jackson sits down. Jacob Van Lith checks in the ball game. Kraft's second free throw is good, and 6-4 Wolverine lead. Reed Nelson bringing the ball up into the front court. Wallin posts, nothing there. To Mormon. Mormon back to Van Lith. Van Lith looking for Wallin and gets it into him. Wallin powers, baby hook, hip to hip, and goes up off the window and rattles around and home. Nice soft touch by Jake Wallin for a big guy. 8-4 Wolverines, 2:40 left. And Bonderson goes in, a blocking foul on Van Lith. Much to the chagrin of the Wolverine fans, you thought it was a charge, but I believe it was a good call. Van Lith was backing up a little bit. 3 team fouls for the Wolverines, 2 for the Jays. 8-4 Wolverines, a little under 3 left in the first quarter. And Jacob Van Lith's got a little cut. He's got to come out for bleeding. Johansson checks back in. And here we roll, folks. 8-4 Wolverines in the first quarter. Wolverines staying in a 2-3. DeRocher from 12. Nothing there. Johansson clears the rebound. Josh Johansson with a couple rebounds already tonight. To Wallin. Wallin on the high post looking for the cutter to Freddie Stevens. Stevens looks inside for the cutter to Johansson and rattles out of bounds off of Johansson. Nelson and Freddie Stevens check out. Hudson Ullman back in the ball game and Harper back in the ball game. So Harp's defending the point here. 2:22 left. 8-4 left in the first quarter. Lehman to DeRocher. Long 3, no bouncing around, and the Jays knock it out of bounds. So Wolverine basketball, a little over 2 minutes left. 8-4 lead the Wolverines have on the number 1 Jays in the state. Josh Johansson to Wallin. Wallin looks, spins. He's at 17 feet. Back to Johansson. Johansson looks inside for the flex cutter. Nothing there. Ullman to the right side. Looks inside to Wallin. Wallin will power baseline. 12-footer short. Looked like he was fouled, but a no call. And the Jays quickly up the floor. DeRocher penetrates Ian and left-handed and no good, and rebounded by Wallin. DeRocher, nifty move in the paint, went up left-handed, but it rolled around the rim and fell back. Josh Johansson into the front court looking for Wallin inside. Hudson Ullman at the point to Mormon. Mormon looks for Johansson, hits some paint, and Johansson scores. Nice inlet pass from Dane Mormon, and Josh Johansson with a little left-handed drop step and right soft kiss off the window, and good. 10-4 Wolverines here with about a minute left. Jays, long three by Lehman, no good, and Ullman clears the rebound. And the Wolverines with a minute left in the first quarter. Johansson to Mormon. Mormon looks inside. Mormon to Harper. Harper back to Johansson. Johansson looks inside. Wallin posted, didn't cut him, didn't see him. Harps into Wallin. Wallin spins, looks, and gets it stolen by Keaton Bonderson with the steal. Goes coast to coast and lays it in. Wolverines 10-6, 30 seconds left. Wolverines, I'm sure, will look for a quality shot here to end the quarter. If they can get an easy one, they'll take it, but I'm sure they're going to be patient. There's Johansson in the paint, spins, powers, and looked like he traveled. He did. Josh Johansson moved that pivot foot twice. Can't do that, folks. That's a travel. 23 seconds left, 10-6. Wolverines with a little lead here in the first quarter on the number one Jays. Bonderson to Lehman. Lehman looks to penetrate, nothing there. Back to Bonderson. Bonderson, nothing there. To Lehman. Three-pointer is good. So Keaton Logan with a three and a steal and out of bounds. So Wolverines with a little mistake there at the end. Wolverines 10-9 after one. After 8 minutes, and we'll be back with you shortly.
General Contracting, providing blue-collar work for blue-collar people. Brian Williams founded the company after a lifetime of construction trade experience. His goal, to bring a better experience at a better price. No cutting corners on the job, yet still the lowest price. He is a hard-working blue-collar guy making an honest living by providing work for blue-collar people. Contact Williams General Contracting in Calumet today by calling Brian at 712-229-2064.
The new Broadway Auto Glass and Accessories is now open in Paulina.
Welcome back to the gym in Paulina, folks. Hey, Kent Fowles, congratulations. You were the first one to text in Adam Paulson. Yes, Adam Paulson played as a freshman all 4 years, averaged 16.4 points per game. He's also the career scoring leader at South O'Brien, Adam Paulson. So congrats, Kent Fowles. Hey, 10-9 here, a close one. Grinder in Paulina, 8 minutes left here. Just starting the second quarter. And Reed Nelson into the front court with Freddie Stevens as his running mate. Stevens looking inside for Wallin. Jerome Jackson out front, top of the key. Josh Johansson from a long ways out, not even close that time. Didn't get his feet set, folks. Got to get your feet set on the threes. And Jay's down quick. And here we see the talent of those guards with Keaton Bonderson with a quick two. The Jays take a lead here, 11-10. 7.5 left in the half. Nelson looking inside to Wallin. Wallin had his guy posted. He had Kraft posted nicely, and Reed missed him. Josh Johansson to the front court, top of the key, as the Jays are staying in a man-to-man defense. Reed Nelson looking again for Wallin. This time he finds him, but Wallin's top of the key. Freddie Stevens looking for the flex cutter, and Johansson will try it again. Nope, pulls up and reset into the flex offense, and Reed Nelson will take a three, and it's no good. Reed bounces out of bounds. 7 minutes left. 11-10 Jays over the Wolverines. Again, I'm Kevin Brasser coming to you from the gym in Paulina. This is a Fuller Digital production. Welcome, everybody, on a cold night. Thanks again to J&K Insurance, Rolls and Trucking, and Paulina Body Shop for the Game Time sponsors. Keaton Logan surveys back to Bonderson. Bonderson's the hot hand right now. Back to Keaton Logan. Logan looks inside. Back to Logan. Logan inside to Kraft. Kraft spins on Wallin and air ball. Pretty tough to score against Jake Wallin in the paint, folks. Kraft, I don't think, thought Jake could get that high, and he did, and threw it away. Josh Johansson into the front court. 6.5 left from Paulina. Dane Mormon ready to check in. Harper ready to check in. And Hudson Ullman. Josh Johansson looking for a crease. Nothing there. Reed Nelson looking for the flex cutter. Freddie Stevens to Wallin. Wallin from three will take it. Wallin no good. Hard off the iron. And the Wolverines are having a struggle from behind the arc. I think they're 0 for 6 from behind the arc. Wallin will take a break. Nelson take a break. Freddie Stevens out. Harps, Johansson, Hudson Ullman, Mormon, and Jerome Jackson in the ballgame for the Wolverines. Jays with an 11-10 lead. DeRocher, almost stolen by Hudson Ullman to DeRocher. A couple DeRochers on the team in the game at the same time. I don't know if they're brothers or not. Knocked out of bounds by Josh Johansson. Zach Kraft had a little alley there, went in, and good defense by Josh Johansson. 5:50 left, 11-10. Jays in a relatively low-scoring ball game so far. That means there's good defense, folks. Keaton Bonderson gets hand-checked by Wyatt Harper. Yeah, Bonderson's a tough guard, a quick guard, and Harps was hand-checking him through the paint, and you can't do that. Deep three blocked by Hudson Ullman. Hudson Ullman blocks Keaton Logan's three. And even our guards can block shots, folks. Good job by Hudson Ullman. And another jump shot three, no good. Rebounded by Kraft. Kraft out to Bonderson. Bonderson to Logan. Logan to DeRocher. Looks to penetrate. Back to Bonderson. Bonderson heavily guarded by Ullman. Bonderson to DeRocher. DeRocher to Kraft. Kraft out high now, out of the paint. And the Wolverines kind of in a matchup zone, but Drake DeRocher, just a three-point per night guy, hits a three. 14-10. Jays. Harper to Johansson. Johansson screened by Jerome Jackson. Jerome pick and roll wasn't there. Jerome, 8-footer, gave it up, and we got a hand check on. Looks like Ryan Augustine. Ryan Augustine grabbing on the jersey of Josh Johansson, coming through the paint on a flex cut. That's a foul, folks. Wolverines out underneath. Jerome Jackson powers in and good off the window. Nice little cut and go by Jerome Jackson. 4:44 left, and the Wolverines back within 2, 14-12. Kraft inside, spins on Wallin. Out to Logan. Logan from three is good. Keaton Logan hits from three, and they got lots of weapons, folks. 17-12, Jays in front of the Wolverines. Hudson Ullman into the side court to Jerome Jackson. Jerome Jackson to Mormon. Mormon inside to Wallin. Wallin spins and rattles in and good. Jake Wallin getting better and better in the paint. Little hip to hip right off from the right side off the window and good for Jake Wallin. Jake's got 4, and we got another foul on the Wolverines. So there's 5 team fouls on the Wolverines. They have 2 to give before the bonus. The Jays just with 3 team fouls. Reed Nelson checks in. Harps checks out. Harps in a little foul trouble here, and Coach Yates having a little chat with him. He's got 2. Long three-pointer. Air ball by Drake DeRocher. Hit one earlier, and that time wasn't close. Wolverine basketball down 3. 4 minutes left from the gym in Paulina. A nice ball game so far with number 1 in the state and are your hometown Wolverines. Wolverines playing tough basketball. And Drake DeRocher there with a foul. The refs keeping it under control. They're calling every hand check and every push and every shove. And in a game like this, they got to keep it under control. 3:50 left, 17-14. Wallene backs in, spins on Kraft. Back out to Mormon. Mormon looks inside. Back to Jerome Jackson at the top of the key. And Wallene comes across. Wallene spins. 7-footer is good. Jake Wallene feeling it from the paint, elevating and getting a nice touch there. 3.5 left. The Wolverines within 1, 17-16. Bonderson to DeRocher. DeRocher looks to penetrate, nothing there. Wolverines 2-3 matchup. Now they're in a man. It looks like we have a triangle and 2. Some tracers out there on the guards. And Hudson Ullman rips down a rebound. 3 minutes left in the half. Wolverines right in this thing. And yeah, Hudson Ullman, I think he slipped actually over there on the Wolverine emblem. Travel. Little under 3 left. Johansson back in the ballgame. Mormon comes out. You know, Dane Mormon's a journeyman in there, blue-collar grinder. Does a nice job for Coach Yates. Spot playing and in the rotation. Jays bring it up front. Carter DeRocher inside on Wallene and off the window and good. Nice little floater by DeRocher. It's 19-16. Jays up on the Wolverines, and the Wolverines right in this thing, playing a good basketball game against number 1 in the state. Reed Nelson. Reed to Jerome Jackson. Jerome Jackson to Hudson Ullman. Ullman thought about it. Beyond the arc, not there. Reed Nelson looking for Jerome. Jerome got away with a little push there. Josh Johansson, and not close. Josh has to get his feet set. When Josh gets his feet set, he's deadly. But when he doesn't get his feet set, we don't connect. 2:16 left, 19-16, Jay basketball. Bonderson pulls up from 15, in and out, and rebounded by DeRocher, Carter DeRocher, and good. And Coach Yates doesn't like that when the big guys are lazy and don't box out. A little guard got the rebound, put it back in. Can't do that, folks. We've got to rebound the basketball. Wallene to Harper. Harper looks inside to Jerome Jackson. Jerome looks inside. Jay's still in a man defense. Josh Johansson to Wallene. Wallene high in the post. Back to Harps. Harps looking inside, looking for a flex cutter. Nothing there. To Jerome Jackson. Jerome, second cutter there. Josh Johansson to Reed Nelson. Nelson looks. Harper looks to penetrate, and a little floater, no good, and rebounded by Keaton Logan. Logan across the timeline, taking himself to Bonderson. Bonderson looking inside, nothing there, goes baseline, closed off. Zach Kraft in and out, and rebounded back to the Jays, and the Jays hit a quick 3. And Keaton Bonderson heating up here from that deep corner. Bonderson's got 7, and Jay's a very talented squad. Great passing. Sometimes when the ball doesn't hit the floor, pass. Hard to stop, and when you got the talent, that's what you do. 24-16, 8-point advantage. The Jays break it open a little bit here, but the Wolverines certainly in this ball game. Hey, quick trivia question for you. Hey, Kobe Bryant dropped 88 points in an NBA game. That's not the record, folks. Who has the record for most points in a game and how many? I need a name and how many points are scored. Most in an NBA game, folks. 712-348-1242. I need 2 answers, folks. Johansson powers in and gets the conventional 3-point play opportunity. Josh Johansson goes left side through the paint, a little shake and bake off the left hand, off the window, and good, and gets hand checked for the 3-point possibility. This can bring the Wolverines to within 5, which would be huge at this point. Johansson, good. 24-19 Jays, under a minute left in the first half from Paulina. Lehman to Logan. Logan to Lehman. Lehman back to Logan. Logan surveys to DeRocher. Carter DeRocher looking inside to Logan. Logan. And they're looking to be a little patient for their last shot. Dylan Lehman goes baseline, and probably a good foul of Jake Wallin. Quickness got around Jake Wallin, penetrated the right baseline, and Jake kind of grabbed him a little bit to prevent an easy basket, and will make the Jays earn it. Carter DeRocher from three, no good, and Jerome Jackson clears the rebound. The Wolverines now will be patient, look for a last shot. Hey, they can get this thing to within two with a three, or at least within a single possession. So the Jays in a man defense. Johansson out high, being guarded and taken away by DeRocher. Carter DeRocher, the front court, hits, shoots, no good, and Zach Kraft with a offensive rebound, wasn't boxed out, got the rebound and hit it at the buzzer. 26-19, folks. Great ball game from Paulina. 26-19, 7-point lead. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hey, have you checked out the Broadway Marketplace in Paulina? Hey, have you checked out the Broadway Marketplace in Paulina? They just got a whole bunch of new inventory and great gift ideas for you or someone you know, whether it's for your teachers or the kids or someone in your family. Maybe it's for you. Take advantage of our great deals. And Wolverine gear is in stock. We've got all sizes. And order your flowers with us, too. And right now, 50% off all winter and Christmas inventory. You'll find just about everything at the Broadway Marketplace in Paulina. Call them today and find them on Facebook.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Great deals at Gehlen Auto Sales in Paulina. Want great gas mileage at a great price? Check out this 2010 Toyota Avalon Limited local trade with new tires for $6,450, and it's loaded. Or get ready for winter travel with this 2014 Ford Explorer XLT leather interior and all-wheel drive priced at $15,950. Or if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it for you at Gehlen Auto Sales in Paulina.
Hey, welcome back to the gym from Paulina, folks. I'm Kevin Brasser coming to you from Paulina in a War Eagle showdown between the Jays of Gehlen Catholic and your hometown South O'Brien Wolverines. We'd like to thank our sponsors again, J&K Insurance, Roseland Trucking, Paulina Body Shop, the Community Agency, EverTech, J&K Insurance, Prairie Market, Snooks Carpet and Furniture, Gehlen Auto Sales, Farm Bureau Financial, Savings Bank of Primgar, Broadway Marketplace, Paulina Chiropractic, Rorta Dairy, Iowa State Bank, Northwest Iowa Community College, The Wash House, Broadway Auto Glass and Accessories, Primgar Chiropractic, Williams General Contracting, and the Grill from Paulina. Again, support these folks, people. Go buy some burgers, go buy some groceries, buy some insurance, open an account. Hey, let's support our local people as much as we can as they're supporting us being on the air. Again, I'm Kevin Brasser coming to you from Paulina tonight. This is a Fuller Digital production. As many of you are well aware, we have a trivia contest that has been going on all year. And so far, Ken Faust has a question right. And the second question tonight was Kobe Bryant dropped 88 points in an NBA game about 10 years ago. But that's not the record. Who has the record and how many points? That would be Wilt Chamberlain, folks. Wilt Chamberlain dropped 100 one night, 100 points, back in 1962. 1962, Wilt Chamberlain had 100 points. Maureen Thompson, congratulations. A lot of you had 101 points. No, it was 100. Maureen Thompson, congratulations. Hey, a question going into at the end of halftime here. Being a former science teacher, I always got to have a science question. Hey, Neil Armstrong was first man to walk on the moon. Who was second? Neil Armstrong, first man to walk on the moon. Who was second to walk on the moon? Get that to me, 712-348-1242. Hey, a scoring summary for the Jays of Lamar's Gehlen. Keaton Bonderson was 7. Carter DeRocher with 4, Keaton Logan was 6, Drake DeRocher with 3, and Zach Croft with 6. Balanced scoring for the Jays. For-year Wolverines, Hudson Ullman with 2, Josh Johansson with 9, Jake Walling with 6, and Jerome Jackson with 2. Hey, we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Great deals at Gehlen Auto Sales in Paulina. Want great gas?
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
At J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
My name is Scott, and this is my story. I've always been into cars, so I enrolled in the automotive program at NCC. The instructors there are very supportive and knowledgeable. And now I own my own repair shop, and it all started at NCC.
My name is Gehlen.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Jim and Paulina. Jays lead 26-19. Good ball game. Hey, congratulations to Braylon Yates, Coach Yates' nephew. You were first with the trivia question tonight. Buzz Aldrin, yeah, Buzz stepped on the ladder a few minutes after Neil Armstrong had his historic steps on the moon. Buzz Aldrin, folks. Hey, way to go, Braylon out there in Sioux Falls. Welcome to the broadcast. Coach Yates' nephew. Hey, a quick one. State baseball 2A runner-up, South O'Brien. Hey, what year did that occur? State baseball runner-up. What summer was that, coach or folks? Give me the year. Be sure to text your answers, folks. Don't call. I'm not answering my phone. As we get started here, the Jays with the opening possession. Take a little jumper by Logan, and nothing there. Harper clears the rebound. Harper into the front court. Penetrates, goes up and in, and blocked by Kraft. Kraft swatted that thing away back to half court. And Josh Johansson back with the basketball. Okay, Ullman. Harper had a notion. Jerome Jackson looking for the cutter, looks for Wallin, not there. Josh Johansson, top of the key to Harper. Harper back to Ullman. Ullman to Johansson. Johansson to back out to Jerome Jackson. And again, the Jays in a man, and inadvertent pass there by Ullman, but scrum for the basketball. And out of bounds by the Jays, and the Wolverines get a possession here. Wolverines running a flex offense with a cutter, and then a vertical cutter, and the Jays in a man here. Wallin looks to spin into the paint. Harper, nothing there, looks to go baseline. And the Jays very talented and have the Wolverine flex figured out, but the Wolverines are persistent. And there's Jerome Jackson, and taken by Logan. Logan to DeRocher, and DeRocher up and in on the left side. Carter DeRocher with the two. 28-19 Jays. 9-point advantage here early in the second half. Jerome Jackson to Ullman to Johansson. Wallin powers in right side. Reverse, up and under, and it's good. Jake Wallin with the double reverse up and under off the window and good. 28-21, Jays over the Wolverines. Logan to Bonderson. Bonderson looks inside to Kraft. Kraft spins, 8-footer, no good, and knocked out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Carter DeRocher. 28-21, folks. 6 minutes left from the Jim and Paulina. Early in the second half. Good ball game, 28-21. Harps across the timeline. And the Jays still in a man. And the Wolverines still in the flex offense, looking for that cutter. And Harper from three. Squared up nice. Little off the rim, not good. And Kraft clears the rebound. Kraft up to Logan. Logan to Bonderson. Bonderson looks to Logan. Keaton Logan looks inside to Lehman. Lehman from 18, no good. and the ball floats harmlessly out of bounds. It'll be Wolverine basketball, 28-21. Hey, great ball game here, folks. Kevin Brasher coming to you from the gym in Paulina. War Eagle Conference showdown between the Wolverines and the Jays. 28-21, 5:18 left. Johansson and the Wolverines now in a different defense as the Jays now go to a kind of a 3-2 inverted defense. And Harper is good. Wide Harper, big three. Wide always hits one of those right when we need it, and we needed it, folks. 28-24. Wolverines within 4. Cut it, the baseline cut off, and I thought that was off on Carter DeRocher, but must have gone off Jake Wallin. Jay's ball underneath, 44-49 left, and a slim 4-point lead, and a long three by Carter DeRocher, no good. Rebounded by Wallin, and Johansson will bring it across. So the Wolverines now in a zone offense, motion offense, kind of top-heavy cutters. And Ullman to Johansson, Johansson to Wallin. Jerome Jackson, the second cutter through, gets it to him, powers in, back to Wallin, and Wallin back to Jackson, and Josh Johansson took a little pivot foot skip there. And Hudson Ullman, Harps, and Wallin will come out. Van Lith, Mormon, and Reed Nelson in for the Wolverines. 4 minutes left, a slim J 4-point lead. DeRocher in, and Keaton Bonderson. Reverse hip to hip there through the lane and off the window and in right over Jake Wallin. He's an athletic guy. Josh Johansson with the basketball to Van Lith. Van Lith to Jerome Jackson. Jerome from 8 gets it knocked around. Back out to Johansson. Johansson resets to Van Lith. Van Lith surveys, nothing there. Had Reed Nelson underneath, but we didn't see him. Reed to Mormon. Mormon looking for that second cutter, and he got it. Van Lith. Van Lith powers and gets fouled. Nice aggressive move by Jacob Van Lith. Got the second cutter pass from Dane Mormon. Dane's a good passer and found Van Lith cutting through the paint. And Jacob Van Lith there went hip to hip and got fouled. 30-24, 3.5 left. Van Lith's first free throw is no good. Van Lith will get another free throw here. 30-24, 3.5 left from Paulina. Van Lith hits his second. Big free throw. Gets the Wolverines within 2 possessions again of 30-25. Wolverines in a 2-3 zone. And the Jays looking to penetrate. And Keaton Logan into Kraft. Kraft, a floor foul by Mormon. Mormon got pinned and couldn't get over defensively to defend Kraft. And then it was a good foul by Dane Mormon. Not that any fouls are good, but there's some good fouls and some not good fouls. And Jerome Jackson clears the rebound. 30-25 here. The Wolverines can get this thing to within 2 or 3. And Van Lith looking inside to Reed Nelson. Reed Nelson looks for Mormon. Mormon to Jerome Jackson. Jerome inside and gets it knocked away, and the Jays get it. Boy, the Jays are tough defensively. Quick hands, quick wrists. And Kraft gets it knocked away by Johansson. Nelson to Kraft. Kraft out above the arc to Logan. Logan surveys, looks inside. Back to Logan. Back to Lehman. Lehman penetrates in and out and good. Wow, Dylan Lehman, nice move there. Just a 4-point per night guy, but Lehman with a nice move there. Johansson to Nelson. Nelson to Jerome Jackson. Jerome Jackson back out to Nelson. Nelson looking inside to Van Lith. New platoon ready to come in for the Wolverines. And actually another good foul by Reed Nelson as a steal by Carter DeRocher would have been an easy 2. And now with fouls to give, the Jays have to earn it. So Jay possession here, 32-25, 7-point lead, a little under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Wolverines certainly in this thing. Lehman to DeRocher. DeRocher spins, goes up, and hand checked by Hudson Ullman. Hudson got him there on the jersey, and in the NFL it's 10 yards, and it's a foul in the basketball. So picked off by Wallin. Wallin slows it up, gets it to a guard. Smart move on Jake's part. 32-25. Low-scoring ball game here from Paulina. Good defense by both squads. Wallin spins up, 14-footer, no good, and rebounded by Dylan Lehman. Lehman up to Logan. Logan to DeRocher. Looked like he traveled. Keaton Logan to Dylan Lehman to Logan. Logan hits from 15. Good. 34-25, and it's 9 points. 1:08 left in the third quarter. Wolverines just can't get over the hump here as we make a little run and get it to win 3 or 4. And Johansson, ill-advised, backing in, gets it stolen easily by Dylan Lehman. And 50 seconds left. And the Jays, I don't know if they'll look for one shot or if they'll Dylan Lehman penetrates and gets fouled. Josh Johansson with a reach foul. That's 4. It's only Josh's first. 4 team fouls for the Wolverines. They have 2 to give before the bonus. And the bonus is going to get important here in this ball game, folks. The Jays only with 1 team foul. Keaton Logan gave up the 3, brought it back out. Thinks he can get a better one with his teammates. Dylan Lehman back to Logan. Keaton Logan to Kraft. Kraft back to Logan to Kraft. And both teams running similar offenses, actually. High post. Dylan Lehman looking inside for a cutter. Penetrates. Nothing there to Kraft. Kraft high. Backdoor cut from Keaton Logan, and it's good. And it now is an 11-point ball game as the Wolverines will get a shot off. Harps from 3 and banks it home. Harper. Hey, the bank is open late, and Polina will make a deposit. 36-28. That's actually a big shot. 3-pointer. Takes it to 8 points, folks. Hey, South O'Brien 28. Gehlen Jays 36. 8-point game to the number 1 team in the state. This could get interesting. We'll be back with you shortly.
Polina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher is a locally owned business and locally focused. Dr. Fisher and his family live in Polina and love being a part of the community and supporting the South O'Brien schools and events. Whether you need a routine adjustment or have a troubling problem, call for your appointment today at 949-2741 with Polina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher, 127 East Broadway, Polina.
Welcome back to the gym, folks. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Community Agency, Evertech, J&K Insurance, Prairie Market, Snooks Carpet and Furniture, Gannett Auto Sales, Farm Bureau, Savings Bank of Primgar, Broadway Marketplace, Polina Chiropractic, Rorta Dairy, Iowa State Bank, Northwest Iowa Community College, The Wash House, Broadway Auto Glass and Accessories, Primgar Chiropractic, Polina Body Shop, and J&K Insurance. Hey, back with you for the final stanza here from Paulina. Great ball game. And Johansson powers in. No good. And Johansson goes over the top for, I'll just call it a dumb foul because it was. Kraft had position, and Johansson went over the top for a push foul. 8-point Jay lead, Jay possession. Logan out to Kraft, out to Augustine. Augustine surveys, looks inside. Augustine spins out to Logan, Keaton Logan. Back out top. Good defense by the Wolverines. The Wolverines in a man defense now. And mixing it up. And Jerome Jackson got a little too far underneath there to get the rebound, and Ryan Augustine cleans the rebound and a new possession for the Jays. Augustine inside, and Zach Kraft, an off-balance shot, traveled, it looked like, no call. Josh Johansson into the front court to Wallin. Wallin will take a three, deep, in and out. The thing was halfway home, and Lehman out quickly to Bonderson. Bonderson to Kraft. Kraft inside, ball rolling around. Nobody saw it. To Keaton Logan. Logan from three is no good, and Jerome Jackson with a key rebound. 6:40 left, and the Wolverines need one here, folks. The Wolverines need one. Down 8, 6.5 left. Jerome Jackson in the corner. Hudson Ullman inside. Harps back to Jerome Jackson. Jerome from 12, in and out, and they're just not falling for the Wolverines right now. Bonderson into the front court. Leading scorer in the War Eagle. And blocked by Josh Johansson. 6:12 left, and the Wolverines got to take advantage here of nobody scoring. And no call. We'll take it. And a missed layup by Harps, and we got a little chaos going on, but a great double possession there by the Wolverines. Johansson scores. Harps steals the inbounds pass. His Quint can't finish the layup, which would have got us to 4. Hey, but it's 36-30, folks. We got a great ball game from Paulina. Congrats to Bubba Hins. You were the first one. Hey, the state baseball team from South of Bryan, 2A runner-up in 2004. 2004, wow, 16 years ago. Doesn't seem that long ago. And Bubba Hins, congratulations. Hey, one more question for you. Which team was portrayed in the film Glory Road that won a national title over Kentucky? Which team was portrayed in the film Glory Road that won a national title over Kentucky? Hey, get that to me. Text me the answer, your name, and an answer. That's the last question for the night, folks, because this one's going to come down to the end here, and probably some free throws being shot, and a good, hot, sweaty one from Paulina. Two great coaches, two great teams. Wolverines playing a great ball game, keeping the Jays to literally half of their offensive output for the season, and the Wolverines certainly within striking range. Jays with Augustine and stolen. Van Lith almost had it, stepped on the line. Jacob Van Lith, good sophomore athlete in the rotation. Jay basketball. Keaton Logan out to Bonderson, out to Lehman. Lehman to Kraft. Kraft to Logan. Logan penetrates and good. Nice floater there by Keaton Logan. Keaton Logan has that little one-hander, leaner floater in the middle, and he's hit about 3 of those tonight. Reed Nelson. Jake Wallin out far. Inverted guards inside. Josh Johansson, long ways out. Air ball. And rebounded by the Jays. And, boy, the Wolverines need one. And Keaton Logan left uncovered, and I'm sure that's not what Coach Yates had planned there defensively. Logan with a 3. It's back to an 11-point Jay advantage. Wallin looking inside to Johansson. Johansson to Reed Nelson. No, Reed cut back out. And Johansson leading the traffic out front. The Jays in a 2-1-2 zone defense right now. And Jake Wallin playing out wide. Johansson again, no good, hard off the iron. And Kraft couldn't handle it and knocked it out of bounds. So the Wolverines have got a fresh possession under their own hoop, down 11, 4.5 left. 4.5 left in this War Eagle showdown between the Jays and the Wolverines. Inside, Wallin powers up. Nothing there that Carter DeRocher could do as Wallin just overpowered him. Jake with 10, 41-32. 9-point Jay advantage. Kraft, little jumper from 8 feet, rattles around and goes home. Jay's getting the bounce here, folks. Nelson to Johansson. Wallin posted on the right block. Nelson looking inside. And the ball kicked by Keaton Bonderson. Bonderson with 9, about 12 under his season average. So the Wolverines playing really good defense. Just got to get a few more possessions and scores here, folks. Down 11, 43-32. Johansson into Wallin, knocked out by the Jays. A little under 4 minutes now, 43-32. Wolverines. Hudson Ullman taking the ball. Jerome Jackson powers in the paint to Harps. Harps penetrates, brings it back out, and spins, and a little too hard for Hudson Ullman. Ullman had the right idea, had a backdoor cut through the lane, and a little too hard and through his hands. So Jay basketball, 43-32, 11-point lead here. And Jay basketball, Kraft. And another shot by Augustine. Rotational player comes in, and it's now a 13-point lead. Johansson to Ullman. Ullman. And a timeout here, folks. 3:08 left as Coach Yates calls a timeout. And we have a full timeout. We'll be back with you shortly.
It's football season, and the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines good luck this season. Stop in before the game to get the items you may need for your tailgate party. Fresh meats from our meat department for grilling, fresh vegetables to throw on the grill too. Pick up some chips and salsa or maybe French onion dip. Also, pick up some extra snacks for after the game. From the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina, another gem of the prairie.
Welcome back, folks, to Paulina with the Jays. 11-point lead, a little over 3 minutes left. Hey, congratulations to Kellen Tull in Sioux Falls. Way to go, Kellen. Kellen used to be a South O'Brien Wolverine, moved off, and as part of this class, all his buddies playing here tonight, and Kellen's tuned in Sioux Falls. Yes, Texas Western beat Kentucky there in the Film Glory Road. Congratulations, Kellen Tull. Jays bringing the ball up. Dylan Lehman into the front court. Under 3 minutes now, folks. 11-point lead, and the Jays will burn clock. The Wolverines have to come out of their zone defense, and they have. They're in a man-to-man looking for some turnovers. And the ball back out to Augustine, and Augustine to Bonderson. Bonderson looks to penetrate. Back out to Augustine. Augustine to DeRocher. DeRocher spins, shoots, 8-foot floater, no good, and rebounded by the Jays, and inside to Carter DeRocher. Nice feed from Dylan Lehman, and it's a 13-point advantage. Wolverines battling here, folks. Grinding, battling. Nice backdoor cut by Hudson Ullman, and in and out, no good, but Hudson will get a couple free throws for his effort. Gets hand checked there by Carter DeRocher. Keaton Bonderson gets the foul. He's got 2. Still only 2 team fouls on the Jays. And Ullman makes his first free throw. 47-35, 12-point Jay lead. Hudson Ullman, free throw number 2 is up and no good off the back iron. And knocked around, rebounded by Ullman into Wallin. Wallin backdoor to Jerome Jackson. Jerome off the window and good. Hey, that's what we need, a double possession. Clock not running, and Jerome Jackson gets a conventional three-point play opportunity, a little backdoor sneak. Hudson Ullman saw him, hit him, and Jerome finished and got the and one. 47-37. The Wolverines can cut the J lead to 9. One free throw here for Jerome. Jerome Jackson. Free throw is up, and it is good. So the Wolverines get back to single digits in behind here, and full court pressure. 2 minutes left from Paulina, and the Jays will, and their Jays aren't being patient. I'm surprised. They're looking for shots, and the Wolverines powered in. Jerome Jackson, good. And just like that, with 1:44 left, the Wolverines are back to a 3-possession ball game, 47-40. Hey, the Wolverines aren't done yet, folks. 1:44 left from Paulina. This is Kevin Bresser coming to you from the gym, and this is a Fuller Digital production. We'll be back with you shortly.
Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long.
Back with you, folks, from the gym in Paulina. The Jays had a 14-point lead. It is now 7, 47-40. The Wolverines making a run here. And the Wolverines in a full-court pressure situation, trapping. And the Jays looking to break the press. And Josh Johansson, a little hip check foul there, and that's true. And so the Wolverines got one more foul to give before the Jays shoot free throws. 47-40. 1:39 left as Keaton Logan into the front court to Kraft. Kraft inside, no good. And boy, the Jays are so impatient. And Hudson Ullman into the front court and to Wallene. Wallene penetrate to Jerome Jackson. Jerome inside is no good. And loose ball foul on Jake Wallene. Boy, that was a jump ball, folks. Hey, I'll throw on the stripes. That was not a foul. Jake had a good jump ball situation there, 47-40. But it was going to come down to free throws anyway, folks, like we predicted. 47-40, a minute 18 left. Wolverines still in this thing, 3 possessions. But the Jays are a good free throw shooting team. Second in the War Eagle in team free throw shooting. Keaton Logan, number 12 at the line, getting the bonus throw, and the second free throw is no good, and the Jays get the rebound. That kills our momentum as Modnerson looks to penetrate, back out, and the Jays will wait to get fouled. And they do. They foul Keaton Bonderson. Bonderson with 8 tonight, well under his average. Been well defended all night by the Wolverines. Little over a minute left, 48-40. Wolverines grinding. We just can't get over that hump. Free throw is in and back in. So Keaton Bonderson with the roller do. Got her to fall, 49-40, 107. Bonderson, that one's pure. 50-40, a 10-point Jay lead. Hudson Ullman into the front court. And the Wolverines got to hustle as it's a 4-possession ball game. And the ball slips through Josh Johansson's fingers. And it's going to be tough now, folks, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Jays with a 10-point lead, a little under a minute to go. Full court pressure by the Wolverines. And the ball goes into Bonderson. Bonderson full court up and fouled. And to Carter DeRocher on the cutting layup. And that's how you break a press, folks. Nice job by the Jays. Talented outfit. Carter DeRocher with the finish, but that was Keaton Bonderson's baseball pass from half court. Free throw no good, but it's a 52-40 ball game. Johansson looks to penetrate, rolling around, and we have a jump ball. And that's a Jay possession. 45 seconds left. I think it's 52-40, not 50-40. But I could be wrong. I think that was a scored hoop. And they're discussing it on the Jay bench, I can tell from here. It's Jay ball, 45 seconds left. I believe it's a 12-point lead instead of what's showing on the scoreboard. And Harps now with a intentional, unintentional foul. And this will be double bonus now for the Jays. 50-40, but I believe it's 52-40. And Keaton Bonderson's first free throw is good. And second free throw coming for Bonderson. And that's good, 52-40. I really think it's 54-40. But Ullman into the front court to Wallin. Wallin looks back door. Johansson from 20. No good, bounces around, in and out. Jerome Jackson with the rebound, and good. Jerome fighting back there, down there in the paint, and fouled by Jerome as he has to. 52-42. A little under 30 seconds left. And Carter DeRocher with a pair of free throws and is good. 53-42, 11-point lead. And the second free throw is good for a 54-42 lead. And the Wolverines are going to have to score quickly and often here. Jerome Jackson from 3 is in and out. Josh Johansson powers and gets fouled. And gets fouled by Keaton Logan. Logan with the foul. But it was a floor foul, not a shooting foul. 18 seconds left. 54-42 from Paulina. Wallin to Harps. Harps got to shoot in a hurry. Johansson from 3, no good. Wallin rebound, powers in, and scores is good. And it's mute, but as 54-44, and that'll be it. The Jays will run out the clock. 54-44, and the Jays finish the War Eagle season undefeated. Congratulations to the Jays. Great ball club, and the Wolverines really played a great ball game. Hey, they did about what they could against this number 1 team in the state. So Wolverines, 10-point loss, but boy, they're gelling a little bit. And going into tournament play, hey, we could win a couple. We could win some and get to that district final. And so keep following the Wolverines, folks. We'll be back with you tomorrow from the gym here in Paulina for the girls' district game at 5 p.m., folks. 5 p.m., not 7 p.m. They're going to get ahead of the weather a little bit. 5 p.m., the South O'Brien Lady Wolverines versus the Alta Aurelia team. And I don't know their mascot. Sorry. And that's the girls tomorrow. And the boys Monday night begin district play right here from Paulina as well as they take on Harris Lake Park. So 54-44, good ball game by both teams. And we'll be back with you tomorrow with the girls game. From Paulina, folks, take care, stay warm.